wake up every morning when the clock strikes 8. I'm always punctual, never, never late. With a nice cup of tea, a little round of toast, the sporting life and the winning coast. I get so nice and tidy, then I toddle off to work. I do the best I can. Still I'm only doing what a bloke should do, 'cause I'm only a working man. Good morning.
What happened?
I worked during the tea break.
You worked during the tea break? You, 983 jobs in 20 years. You, more and wider industrial experience than any 50 hand-picked professional layabouts. And you work in the tea break. The sacred moment of the working day. You, sir, have defiled a time-honored tradition, ridden roughshod over a hard-earned right which has played its part in determining Britain's position in world industry.
Pardon?
You worked during the tea break.
They all did. They all did, Mr. Wicketard, they all did.
Be that as it may, the fact still remains that you, of all people...
They couldn't have.
They did. They did. I tried to stop them and they wouldn't listen to me. 1 minute we're all working away at our machines, printing away. They print some lovely things at Cooper's. Great big posters. One saying, life is better with our lot, all in red. Then the other poster saying, oh no it ain't, all in blue. Then they do the things what go inside the Christmas crackers, you know. Q. Why couldn't a viper bite her nose? A. Course the Addo had the handkerchief. And then they do the labels, what go on the jam jar. Suddenly the bell went to tea break, tea break. And we all stopped and we all got our mugs of tea and ham sandwiches, and I sat down on a pile of soap coupons because that was the cleanest place in the... So suddenly they're all back on their machine. Stop it, fellows, I said, stop it. Stop working in the tea, but you are treading on a time-honoured belt up, they said. Get knotted. That's right. Get knotted. And then there's one fellow, he's printing menus for a cafe down the road. Another one's printing his own raffle tickets. There's another bloke here doing Irish sweepstake tickets. But it was all right, of course, it was perks.
So you joined them?
Well, I couldn't beat them. And suddenly I remembered there was something I wanted printing. So I went to this big new shiny machine with me ham sandwich and me cup of tea. I pushed all the buttons and pulled all the levers, and they reckon they'll have it mended and going again in a month. But your presents are all right.
My presents?
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Mr. Wickerton, happy birthday to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You don't seem to have got the idea. I said good morning. That's it.
That's it? Well, that's what? What's it? What?
That's it. I give up.
Mustn't. You mustn't. If at first you don't succeed, do it some more.
For another 20 years, you must be out of your mind. I've had enough of you, and I'm not having any more. And it's not only me, it's them!
Them? Who's them?
Them upstairs. They had me up yesterday. They've worked it all out, you know. Did you know that in 20 years they have paid you in unemployment benefit the grand total of £1,776 10 shillings? And they want to know what you've done with it.
Tell them I spent it. Tell them I bought myself a chromium-plated yacht. Tell them I set up a harem in Stoke Newton full of ladies and that. And I squandered the rest of it on prawn cocktails at the Savoy. They want to come out from behind their southern region season tickets and join the human race. I got a lot of overheads, you know.
What overheads?
Well, there's the union for a start off. That's £3 a week.
£3 a week? What union do you belong to?
There's the weavers and the spinners, there's the fitters union, National Agricultural Workers and Farm Assistants, the ACTT, National Union of the Tailors and the Cutters, and the...
But there's getting on for 60 union cards here. You're a member of every one?
The Boilermakers, yes. Fully paid up.
But why?
Of course, you can't get a job without a union ticket.
But you can't keep a job with one.
But you've got to get a job before you lose it.
But isn't your union supposed to prevent you losing your job?
Exactly. Exactly. Any trouble, straight to the shop steward.
Then why do you keep getting the sack?
I'm never in a job long enough to meet the shop steward.
Then why in the hell do you pay all these union subscriptions?
But you can't get a job without a union card.
You're a puerile, pettifogging, pulsating little parasite.
Pardon? You're victimising me. That is the victimising operation. And I shall report you to my union.
Which union?
All of them. The Union Electricians, the Allied Trades, the Transport and General Workers Union, the National Union Armed Forces, the Allied Workers, the Printers Union. Which union you in?
The Clerical and Office.
Bravo. The movement is in danger. Workers of the world arise and unite. The paper flag is flying high, beneath its folds we'll live and die. Let cowards rant and traitors yell, keep a red flag flying high. All together. The people's flag beneath its folds we'll live and die. Let cowards rant and traitors jeer.
We'll keep the red flag flying here.
Right, let's get round to number 10.
I've said it before, but so help me, this is the last time I will ever say it. If you muck this one up, don't come back here. Because if you do, I'll stuff you right up that stovepipe!
You can't do that.
Why not?
You're not a member of the Boilermakers Union.
Get out of it!
Hey, please. Hold the line, please. I'm putting it through. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Charles Drake, casual labourer at Weybridge, come for the job of the vacancy.
Oh, yes, Mr. Drake. Mr. Chitlin is expecting you. You can go straight in. It's just along the... Did you see the Eamon Andrews show the other night? Yeah, did you? Yeah. I see he had that Marjorie Proops on again. Yeah. Do you think there's anything in it? No, he always sits down the other end of the table. Still, it's funny, though, isn't it? Yeah. Did you see all our yesterdays? Yeah. Don't like him, though, do you? No, he's bitter, isn't he? Yeah, never see him standing up, do you? Well, you know why, don't you? No. They reckon he's only 4 foot tall. No. Poor little devil. I wonder how tall call you Weldon is?
I don't think that matters, do you?
No.
Do you mind? I've not come here to listen to you tell too nattering. I want a job. Would you kindly show me the way to Mr. Chitterling's office?
Yeah, did you see Ben Casey the other night?
Oh, yeah. And he got lovely hairy arms. Did you see Ready, Steady, Go?
Yeah, I like him.
What, better than David Jacobs?
Oh, don't talk to me about David Jacobs. He's too handy with his hooter.
Look, you don't have to talk to me, just point.
Do you like David Frost?
Yeah, not as good as Billy Two Rivers, though.
Or Johnny Quango?
Yeah, they're always fighting, aren't they?
Yeah. Do you think there's anything in it?
Oh, don't.
Did you see Morecambe and Wise the other night?
Yeah, like him. Didn't like her.
What about Max Bygraves?
Too old.
How about Harry Seacombe?
Too fat.
Norman Vaughan?
Too thin.
What about Arthur Haynes?
Too dirty.
Harry Worth?
Too clean.
Hughie Green?
No jokes.
Arthur Askey?
No good.
Bruce Forsyth?
No thanks.
Charlie Drake?
Just along the corridor, second on the left.
Thank you, Maurice Wiggin. And Philip Purser. You wasted 10 minutes of my time and 10 minutes of the firm's time. It's people like you who get the labourers of this land held in ill repute. I shall report you two to Mr. Chitterling.
You can tell him what you like. That was our tea break.
And we don't work in our tea break.
No, and if you think you're going to come here and work through a tea break, you better think again.
The union would have you out before you could say Dusty Springfield.
Oh, darling.
Oh, what is it? What's up? What's the matter? What's happened? What do they want this time?
I'm Charles Drake, a casual labourer of Weybridge, fully paid up member several times. To each according to his needs, from each according to his abilities. And I won't work in a tea break.
You're going to enjoy it here, you know. We've got it all here, yes. 5-day week, superannuation, 4 weeks holiday with pay, family allowances, travelling allowances, clothing allowances. Oh, yes, profit sharing, representation on the board of management, canteen facilities, restroom facilities, recreational facilities. Oh, it's great here. To each according to his needs, and from each according to as he damn well feels like.
You against the unions, then?
Oh, no, what have I said? No, my dear fellow, no, of course not. I think the unions are a magnificent organisation.
You can't fight us, you know.
Oh, I don't. I wouldn't. No, I was one of the first to go under. To have them here.
Once, a very long ago, before they were stuffing their little boys up the chimney pots, you know.
Yes. No, quite disgraceful. I spoke against it at the time.
How would you like to think about your children down the coal mines pushing those coal trucks with their bare feet, then?
Oh, yes, I know. Of course, they are at school at the moment, but the holidays are coming up, and I expect we'll be able to...
Look what Disraeli did to the Czechoslovakian black pudding makers. There they were with their banners akimbo and... What's that, then?
Oh, that's the rings of Bandaranaika. Yes, I got them from my man in Harley Street, you see. I've not been... I went to see him, you see. He gave it me. They do it, you know, the monks in the Bandaranaika monastery in Nepal. Only theirs is much bigger than ours. They've got 64 rings on theirs. You do it like this, you see. You pick one off there and you put it on one of the other ones, you see. But you mustn't put a bigger one on top of a smaller one. And then in the end, you end up with all the rings exactly as they are in that pile on that pole there. Takes some time, but it's very good for the nerves.
Only.
Yeah. It's very good, but I don't think the monks would like it. And you've got to get them all back on there.
Well,
yes, that's very good. Now, I don't think the man in Harley Street would like it very much, you know. The way he explained it to me, you see, you've got... Oh! There's the centre pole. Yes, you've got to get them all on the centre pole. Yeah. Did you hear that?
what?
Nothing!
Nothing? You sure you're going to the right bloke, mate?
It's all gone quiet. They've thrown the switches! They've thrown the switches again!
It's no good, Mr. Tiddlin. I can't budge 'em. It's old Bill Hoskins in the paint shop wants his dirty money.
But he doesn't get dirty since I put the new machines in.
Oh, that's hardly his fault, is it?
Do you imagine that I can afford to put in £40,000 worth of new machinery because I'm going to save 25 shillings dirty money from Bill Hoskins? Do you think that I could go to the board of management and say, look, gentlemen, we can afford £40,000 on new machinery because I am going to pinch 25 shillings out of Bill Hoskins' pay packet?
As a matter of fact, we do. And we think it's a damn shame that you should retaliate in this high-handed fashion to our legitimate demands.
Very well. I'll put the old machines back again. Or would you rather I hired a small boy to throw paint at him?
Thank you very much. I will pass your remarks on to the men.
Oh, what am I saying? No, Mr. Parker, please. No, don't do that. It's just a mistake. I'm rather upset, you see.
It's no good. I thought we could discuss this like two reasonable men. But your attitude leaves me no alternative.
Oh.
Just a moment, brother. You're out of order.
Who the hell are you?
Charles Drake, casual labourer, Weybridge, fully paid up member many times.
Did you see Bonanza last night, sir?
No.
Oh. That horse Cartwright's a big un, isn't he? He thumped a bloke last night, down here landed him up on our living room carpet. Thump! Oh, my earache.
But he didn't really hit him, you know. Didn't really hit him. He sort of goes like that and just stops.
What are you talking about? I heard the thump.
That's done with sound effects, you see. The noise you heard come from behind the camera. That was little Joe thumping old man Cartwright.
Little Joe wasn't in it last night.
Well, that's why he was thumping the old man.
I prefer Bamber Gascoigne.
Bamber Gascoigne? Oh.
I'd rather not talk about Bamber Gascoigne, if you don't mind.
Oh, why not? He seems a very nice chap to me.
Oh, well, be that well as it may be.
Oh, wait a minute. Have you heard something?
I'm saying no more. Well, you know Pinky and Perky.
Yes?
They're worked by a couple of Czechoslovakians. You wouldn't think so from the front, would you?
What about Bamber Gascoigne?
If there is anything, we as viewers have a right to know.
Well, like, as a mate of mine, like, see, on the show, on Bamber's show. He's the captain of the upper graduates on the top there. And suddenly Bamber said, here's a question for the bonus of the 30. And he only winked at my mate for He's give me the wink, the rascal. So he turned to the fellow on his right and said, watch it, chest Bamber's only give me the wink, you see. So he said, when he asks a question, dong your buzzer, pass it along. So they passed it all along, but they got a bit of an idiot on the end, and he passed it down to the undergraduate. And he passed it along, and you got 4 upper graduates and 4 undergrads all sitting down with their fingers stuck up in the air. Bamber said, here's a question for the bonus of the 30. If you had a reticule, would you massage it? Smoke it? Cook it? Or stuff it up your nose? And they all dong their buzzers at the same time.
What do you mean I'm out of order?
Exactly what I said. You forgot the 1962 negotiations on the redistribution of the dirty money, Scarborough Hall, 18th of December.
Hey!
I said.
Now, wait a minute, brother. Wasn't that rescinded at Blackpool last year?
Oh, indeed it was rescinded, but the rescindant was declared null and void on a recount. And when the question was put, it was defeated on a show of hands by 26 million votes to 14. Which means that you're out of order, and Bill Hoskins stands about as much chance of getting his dirty money as Bernard Levin at an impresario stagnate.
Is he right?
I'm afraid he is.
Ha! Splendid, that's splendid news. Right, now then, you go down and tell the men.
I said, Coco, I've got a wife and 6 kids to think of. You want to see that lot down there? They are baying at the time clock. You go and tell them.
Not my department. You're the spokesman. You brought the problem up. You take the answer down.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a bargain with you. I'll face the men. You tell Bill Hoskins.
Me? Me? Tell Bill Hoskins? After what he did to me last time?
Oh, come on, that was 40 years ago. It's changed a bit since then, you know.
How do you know? Nobody's been down there since then.
Oh, well, you can't blame him, can you? Not after what he did to you last time. I'll tell you, I'd rather go 3 rounds with us, Cartwright.
Well, I'm not going to tell him.
Well, I'm not going to tell him.
Somebody's got to tell him. Bill Hoskins, you're out of order. You can't get your dirty money. Help! Bill Hoskins got me in the paint shop. Get the shop steward. You Bill Hoskins, eh?
That's right, Sammy. How very nice of you to come down to see me. Do you know something? I ain't had nobody down here to see me in 40 years.
Yeah, well, they're all afraid. They told me that you were all terrible and... What did you do to Mr. Chitterley?
Oh, you'd have laughed. You see where that pipe comes up through the floor there, don't you? Well, that used to be the barrel spiker. 4 foot long and red hot, well, straight through the bottom of the barrel. Well, anyhow, it was his first day here as a young man, you see, and the foreman sent him down to see me for a tin of red, white and blue paint. All right, Sonny, I says, now, this will take a bit of time to mix up. I says, so I takes a stool and I puts it right over the spot there, and I says, now, you sit down there a minute, son.
put the stool over the barrel spike.
Yeah!
You didn't pull the lever.
You should have seen him go. Here, you see that mark up there? Well, that's where his head went through. And there he hung, a kicking and hollering. Oh, you'd have laughed. What can I do for you, sonny?
Well, I've been... Well, I've been sent down here to tell you that your dirty money is null and void.
But I've been drawing that money for nigh on 45 years.
Can't help that. You're definitely out of order.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to tell the missus it'll break her heart. Still, if that's the way of things, she'll just have to go with that.
You're quite right. The unions cater for the masses, and the individual must be subservient to the cause. Have to go without what?
Australia.
Australia?
Yes, you see, my boy, he got married just after the war, and me and the missus have been saving up to go out and see him. He's an only son, you know, and she thinks the world of him, she do. He ain't done too well over there, poor little fella. He's trying hard, you know, but, well, things just ain't going right for him, you know. Ah, well, that's it, innit? 1 minute you're on top of the world, and the next, wallop. Everything goes from under you.
Don't you even get a little bit dirty?
It's all gone.
Well, there must be some dirt around here somewhere.
No, I've looked. There's not a bit in the place.
Couldn't you bring it in with you? I've got to make them on a road sweeper, give you a sack full.
I'd never get it past the front gate.
Well, nip outside and have a roll up and down the yard.
Have you seen the yard? It's worse than what it is in here.
Tell you what, get a bucket of paint and I'll splosh you with it.
God bless you, Sonny, I ain't seen a spot of paint since they put this lot in. It's all running round and round inside these here pipes.
How'd you work this thing?
Oh, that's dead simple. This is all I do, you see. I just throw the switch. Now, that's 100 done and not a mark on me.
And the paint all goes round these pipes?
That's right.
I'll get you your dirty money. Stand up on here. What's this pipe here?
That's the paint sludge extractor. You see, it sucks up all the rotten old paint and oil and the skin off the top of the vats, and then it atomizes it into the atmosphere.
Stand still. What about these three here?
Blue paint, red paint and cellulose fixer.
Lovely. How about these three?
Green paint, white paint and silver lacquer.
What's in this one?
Fillers.
That one?
Thickness.
Hey, Thompson. How about these two?
Ultramarine primer and black walnut varnish.
Suppose you read a little bit to the left. That should do it. Right, pull the lever.
What with?
When I was a little boy, my father said to me, always have a penknife, a shilling and a lump of string. Look at me now. Got a penknife, a shilling and the same old lump of string here. Now then, you sure your son can't come over here to see you?
Not out.
Well, hang on. What do you think of Huey Green, then?
It's all right, you know, but it flakes.
How about Coronation Street?
Oh, marvellous. I was there, you know. We all got the day off to go and see it. Oh, she looked beautiful.
What about tonight?
Well, I shall just nip into the boozer, a couple of games of darts, a couple of pints of beer, straight over to Michigan.
Did you hear about Bamber Gascoigne?
Yes, and good luck to him, I say.
You don't know anybody who can lend you the money to go home?
Not a soul.
Well, remember, this is for your own good.
If you can help somebody as you go along, then your living has not been in vain.
What's happened to you? I've never seen anything like that in all my life.
You wait till you see Bill Hoskins. Bill! I get so many evenings close on 6 o'clock, strong as a heifer and steady as a rock. I has a piece of that, kicks off both my shoes, and settles in the corner with the Daily News. I listens to the wireless, then I toddles off to bed. I've done the best I can. Still I'm only a-doing what a bloke should do, 'cause I'm only a working man. Still I'm only a-doing what a bloke should do, 'cause I'm only a